Getting set for baseball now on a Thursday night from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Chad Green gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got interesting numbers, and if you look at his strikeouts to walk ratio, it's 1-to-1. So it's not great. It's not terribly bad. It means he throws strikes, but he doesn't have the stuff that's going to totally dominate hitters. He's got to rely a lot on his defense. We'll watch and see how this one unfolds.
Into the box steps the leadoff man, Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
Number 15.
And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, with both teams on a losing streak, one thing we know for sure, somebody's going to walk out of here in this first game of the series with a win, and they get on a winning streak. So this is a big battle to turn things around for you right now. You want to be that team on the winning side.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-1 on its way. High in the air out to center field. Ellsbury is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
You want to watch the team put the ball in play. This is the team you want to watch. They are last in the league in strikeouts. 1 through 9. They put the ball in play. They put pressure on you. It's going to be a fun watch to see how they battle the other team's pitchers.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past. We'll see if it comes into play.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Man, not sure if he was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Way in front of that fastball.
I don't know about you, Matt, but that pitch right there, that 2-seam fastball, that tells me he might have a pretty good night. It's setting up a lot of things that could be important to his success.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So they get a man to second here in the opening half inning, but fail to capitalize. Sox 0, Yanks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball, The Show. Drew Pomeranz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last start was okay. It was good. He pitched into the 6th inning, and he got the win, but he needed some help from the bullpen. We'll see today if he's sharp and how he comes out. I think the first couple innings will set the trend for this game today.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done him any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7. And there's ball 1. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, a 3-for-7 line. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And this is popped up. Back behind second. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now, and by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Here's Starlin Castro. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Fouled straight back. 1-2.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Pomerantz has his target. Here's the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Castillo is under it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Hanley Ramirez.
Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic.
48.
I'm looking down there at Brett Gardner. You know, Yankee Stadium made this guy one of the best defenders because it's so spacious. He had to go a long way to center, and being left-handed, he had to backhand a lot of balls. So as a result, he learned how to get great jumps on the baseball and makes great plays.
Digging in the switch hitter, Pablo Sandoval. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
Hey.
2-2.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on his horse. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting 7th, right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
In now, Rusney Castillo. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses ball 1.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And here's a slider for a called strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ani gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box now, Matt Holliday. He comes in currently tied for third in home runs on the team.
Holiday.
And a fastball just a bit high.
1 ball, no strike.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the second deck and gone. It's a solo home run for Matt Holliday. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, this is what I would call one of those good news, bad news scenarios. The good news is that he didn't have to face the cleanup man in the first inning. The bad news is he led off the second inning and absolutely destroyed that ball for a home run.
Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Gregorius.
Curveball looked at here for strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to take it is Castillo when he makes the play for the first out.
Okay, let's take a look at the defense for the Boston Red Sox, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. The throw into second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So striding in, Brett Gardner. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. From the stretch. Lays off 1-0. In prior matchups against Drew Pomeranz, 4 for 12. He also has 1 home run. Hard hit towards center. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that should make him smile a little bit. He's having a rough season, but that right there, he'll take that base hit any day.
Here's Chase Headley as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Squared that one up just a little late. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Aaron Hicks will be next. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken by Pedroia for out number 2.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
So stepping in, Aaron Hicks. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Now batting.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacoby Ellsbury. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is under it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
2 strikes.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Again, a 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hitting, and he's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he definitely got away with a changeup right there. He hung that one. But the good news is you got him to pull it foul. Now you come back after him here with another pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. Swihart is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the Jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made it.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
1 out and a runner on third. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One-0 count. Here it is. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A man on third with 2 down. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1. Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Starlin Castro.
In there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Castillo is over a few steps as he puts it away for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He flew out in his last at bat. And this is fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Ripped down the first base line. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Matt Holliday standing in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pomerantz is ready. 1-0 on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Ready on 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-1. Ready for another chance. Hanley Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. There's the Panda on deck. He'll bat next. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Drilled down the line. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Ball, no.
And that misses 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. The second for 1. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, when this play started, it all looked good. They get the lead runner, no problem, but he just doesn't make the return throw, and the hitter ends up safely at second. Not the result they were hoping for on what should have been a nice double play.
In now, Rusney Castillo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. One 0 count. Here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
The 1-2 pitch. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And a costly decision to try for it there, as all of a sudden the inning is now over. Red Sox go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Didi Gregorius.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now the pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. And this will be fouled away. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Judge, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Bases are empty, one man out. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Pomeranz into the windup. 0-2 pitch on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. But this will land untouched.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Digging in, Blake Swihart. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And this is low, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting number 15, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
Here's the pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Two-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
This one's down to third. Gloved by Headley. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Here's Chase Headley. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And that misses for ball one.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit in the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. The 1-0 delivery. Now ball line foul over the Yankees dugout.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike two.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score.
Ball.
3-2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Waiting next, Jacoby Ellsbury. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. And I might have jinxed him as he misses there for ball four.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now he goes down and hits a little pop-up here to the right side of the infield. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
No.
And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Another one sent foul. Pomerantz sets. 1-2 on its way. And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Grounded to the right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Jason Shreve takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45, Jason Shreve.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
The pitch. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2. And the pitch. Fouled back. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard but foul.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Down to Headley at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, he's down the count. He knew he wasn't going to get much to hit. Did a nice job staying with that ball, just shooting it through the hole the other way.
Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Great tilt on the slider on the inside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Chop towards first. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Hey, that's a really difficult turn for a first baseman when you have to come get the ball, make a strong, accurate throw. So you need 2 good throws, not an easy double play to complete.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High pop up. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Red Sox leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 56, Joe Kelly.
Matt Holliday standing in now. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Ball 1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Ball 2 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is not how he wanted to come into this game out of the bullpen. The leadoff man of the inning, he finds himself down 3-0 in count. He's got to take a deep breath, refocus, and get back in this game.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly, 2 for 10. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
A pause and the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded up the first baseline. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just 1 out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first to third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting. There's so many possibilities.
Eduardo Rodriguez comes on now, and this move will force the switch hitter to bat from the right side.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
Into the box now, Brett Gardner. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Two-one home now to Gardner. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. On deck, the dangerous Chase Headley. Second and third here, one man out. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Ready for another chance? Chase Headley. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's got 5 base hits in 22 tries. He's taken him deep once. Way out in front. Here's the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Bases are loaded here, one man out. This is hit softly to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Striding in once again, Aaron Hicks, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there, strike one.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, here we sit. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Look, they start off looking good this inning, and it'd be very deflating if they don't pick up something here. A lot more pressure on him than he thought going up there.
The 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Castillo going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Third home run for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
They were so close to getting out of this mess. 2 outs, 2 strikes, but then the grand slam gave him something could handle, and he pays for it dearly.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Ready with another 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And Moreland will take this one to the bag himself, and the side is retired. But one more look at the big blow in the inning for the Yankees. A grand slam home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-2 New York. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Tommy Lane is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Tommy Lane.
Digging in to try it again, Pablo Sandoval. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Pablo Sandoval.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Ellsbury, but he won't get there. It falls in.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit. Maybe now they can start to close that gap.
Rusney Castillo.
Standing in now, Rusney Castillo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hard on the ground towards short and through into left field. Back-to-back hits have him set up to start the 7th.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up one hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. And that misses. 1-1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1.
Ball 3.
And a fastball just a bit high.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Hey, this is exactly what you do with the scrappy 9 hitter. He's almost like another leadoff guy. He's battled himself right back into this at bat now. With 2 outs, he's got a chance to go ahead and drive in a couple runs.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They trail 5-2. Here's Starlin Castro. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Pitch on the way. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's Sandoval now at third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Weekly hit to third. Up with it there is Sandoval. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
First baseman number 17, Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Into the windup and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One 0 count. Here it is. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And the Panda will put this one away. Inning over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still out in front 5-2. Dylan Betances has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68, Dylan Betances.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
0-2, here it comes. A little bouncer. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he lays off the slurve. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history against Dellin Betances: 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Chop foul over towards the dugout. A 1 pitch on its way. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Judge is there. And that ends the inning. Red Sox leave 1. And the deficit remains 5-2. Here's Didi Gregorius. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone. He just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 2-2 offering.
Ball 3.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is in the air to right. Castillo is under it. One down.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Ball. No strike.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 3-14 sign. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Aaron Hicks. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Here it comes on 1-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Ready once again, Jacoby Ellsbury, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball.
No ball. 1 strike.
From the belt, the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-2. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Slow little roller to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Back in the Big Apple now as we are set for what remains of this presentation of baseball on the show.
Please. Now pitching for the Yankees.
So with the save
Number
situation
54.
on tap, they'll hand the ball over to a formidable force indeed. The very hard-throwing left-hander, Aroldis Chapman. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. 0-for-2 with a walk for him so far.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now the 1-1 to Ramirez. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Just a bit low, ball 3. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Judge over to his left. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Rusney Castillo.
Digging in and looking for more, Rusney Castillo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic the press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. New York pick up win number 60 this year. Chasen Shreve earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Red Sox, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage and remind you to buckle up and have a great evening.